A small boy asks his dad, "Daddy, what is politics?" Dad says, "Well son, let me try to explain it this way. I'm the breadwinner of the family, so let's call me capitalism. Your mom, she's the administrator of the money, so we'll call her the government. We're here to take care of your needs, so we'll call you the people. The nanny, we'll consider her the working class. And your baby brother, we'll call him the future. Now, think about that and see if that makes sense." So the little boy goes off to bed thinking about what Dad has said. Later that night, he hears his baby brother crying, so he gets up to check on him. He finds that the baby has severely soiled his diaper. The little boy goes to his parents' room and finds his mother sound asleep. Not wanting to wake her, he goes to the nanny's room. Finding the door locked, he peeks in the keyhole and sees his father having sex with the nanny. He gives up and goes back to bed. The next morning, the little boy says to his father, "Dad, I think I understand the concept of politics now." The father says, "Good, son, tell me in your own words what you think politics is all about." The little boy replies, "Well, while capitalism is screwing the working class, the government is sound asleep, the people are being ignored, and the future is in deep shit." A doctor and his wife were having a big argument at breakfast. He shouted at her, "You aren't so good in bed either," then stormed off to work. By mid-morning, he decided he'd better make amends and called home. "What took you so long to answer?" he asked. "I was in bed," she replied. "What were you doing in bed this late?" "Getting a second opinion." A daughter asked her mother, "Mom, how do you spell scrotum?" Her mom replied, "Honey, you should have asked me last night, it was on the tip of my tongue." An old lady went to visit her dentist. When it was her turn, she sat in the chair, lowered her underpants, and raised her legs. The dentist said, "Excuse me, but I'm not a gynecologist." "I know," said the old lady. "I want you to take my husband's teeth out." Three guys are drinking in a bar when a drunk comes in, staggers up to the counter, and points at the guy in the middle, shouting, "Your mom's the best sex in town." Everyone expects a fight, but the guy ignores him. So the drunk wanders off and bellies up to the bar at the far end. 10 minutes later, the drunk comes back, points at the same guy, and says, "I just did your mom, and it was sweet." Again, the guy refuses to take the bait, and the drunk goes back to the far end of the bar. 10 minutes later, he comes back and announces, "Your mom liked it." Finally, the guy interrupts. "Go home, Dad, you're drunk."